Professor Keyleth had taught comparative xenobiology at the Galactic Academy for 40 years. She thought she'd seen everything. Then the human exchange students arrived for their third semester, and her carefully structured curriculum collapsed. The first 2 semesters had been educational enough. Her class learned that humans could survive injuries that would kill most species, that they ate foods classified as mild poisons, and that their planet was a nightmarish death world where even the plants could kill you. But semester 3 covered reproduction and child rearing. That's when things got truly disturbing. Today, Keyleth announced to her mixed species class, we'll discuss human gestation and infant development. I must warn you, some of this material is unsettling. The human student, Maria Santos, sat in the front row looking amused. She'd learned to recognize that expression by now. It meant the humans knew something that would horrify everyone else. Human gestation lasts approximately 9 months, Keyleth began. The developing offspring literally rewrites the parent's immune system to prevent rejection, essentially hijacking their body's resources. A Felixian student's fur stood on end. That sounds like a parasitic infection. It gets worse, Maria said cheerfully. The fetus also releases hormones that make the mother crave weird food combinations and experience mood swings. Oh, and the whole thing ends with hours of excruciating pain during birth. And you willingly reproduce? A Mothcari student asked in horror. Well, yeah. Babies are cute. Keyleth pulled up a holographic image of a human infant. Which brings us to the shocking truth. Human offspring are born completely helpless. They cannot walk, cannot feed themselves, cannot regulate their own body temperature. They require constant care for years. The class stared in stunned silence. Most species' offspring are mobile within hours or days, Keyleth continued. Some can fend for themselves within weeks. Human infants? They can't even hold their own heads up for months. A Vrelian student raised a tentacle. Then how did humans survive as a species? Helpless offspring on a death world should have resulted in extinction. Maria's smile grew wider. That's the fun part. We compensate. She pulled up her datapad. Humans don't just protect our babies, we're evolutionarily programmed to protect all babies. Even alien ones. Watch. She showed a video compilation, humans cooing over Vrelian hatchlings, carefully handling Felixian kittens, building protective enclosures for Mothcari larvae. In every clip, the humans displayed the same gentle care, the same protective instincts. This is unexpected, Keyleth admitted. Most species show aggression toward other species young. But humans seem to adopt anything small and helpless. There's more, Maria continued. Because human babies are so vulnerable for so long, we evolved intense pack bonding behaviors. We don't just protect our own children, we protect our entire community's children. It's why we have teachers, babysitters, and that random neighbor who yells at kids playing too close to traffic. She pulled up statistics. On Earth, when a child is in danger, nearby adults respond immediately, even if the child isn't theirs, even if it puts them at risk. We have documented cases of humans jumping into fires, floods, and active war zones to save children that aren't even their own species. A Zalarian student's scales flushed with confusion. But why would evolution favor such behavior? Protecting non-related offspring provides no genetic advantage. Doesn't it? Maria countered. Think about it. Human communities that protected all children, not just their own, had higher survival rates. The behavior became so ingrained that we now apply it universally. Keyleth pulled up her next slide, then paused. I'm not sure I should show this. Show it, Maria encouraged. The hologram displayed human soldiers in war zones sharing rations with alien refugees. Human doctors treating injured alien children before their own wounded. Human civilians adopting orphaned alien younglings from disaster zones. By the ancestors, breathed a Zenthari student. Death Worlders have weaponized compassion. Not weaponized, Maria corrected gently. It's just who we are. Our babies are helpless, so we evolved to be the most protective, nurturing, irrationally devoted parents in the galaxy. And yeah, that instinct extends beyond our species. Keyleth sat down heavily. In 40 years of teaching, I've never encountered anything like this. Most Death World species evolve aggressive, territorial behaviors. Humans evolved aggressive caregiving? Pretty much, Maria agreed. You should see what happens when someone threatens a human's kids. We go from, cute baby to, I will burn this galaxy down, in about 2 seconds. She pulled up another image, a human parent's face, expression shifting from gentle smile to terrifying rage. The class recoiled instinctively. So let me get this straight, the Vrelian student said slowly. Human offspring are absurdly vulnerable. This made humans absurdly protective. And now they apply that protectiveness to everyone? Correct, Maria confirmed. That explains so much, Keyleth muttered, reviewing her notes on human behavior in galactic society. The species that volunteered for every dangerous rescue mission. That established orphanages on disaster worlds. That couldn't see a struggling species without offering help. It wasn't altruism in the traditional sense. It was parental instinct applied at a galactic scale. One final question, a Felixian student asked nervously. What happens if someone harms a child in human presence? Maria's expression went cold. There's an old Earth saying, hell hath no fury like a mother protecting her young. Now imagine an entire species with that instinct. The class sat in uncomfortable silence. The galaxy has been very lucky, Keyleth said quietly, that humans generally consider us all worth protecting. Generally, several students asked nervously. Well, Maria said, her cheerful demeanor returning, as long as nobody hurts kids, we're great neighbors. Hurt a kid, though? She shrugged. There's a reason our warships have nursery sections. We'll fight a war with babies literally on board because protecting them is more important than the danger. Keyleth updated her lecture notes with a new warning label, Human Parental Instincts, approach topic with extreme caution. Class may experience existential crisis regarding their own species' child-rearing adequacy. The Galactic Academy would later establish an entire department studying human nurturing behaviors. They titled it, How Death World Survivors Became the Galaxy's Most Devoted Caregivers. It remained the most popular and terrifying course in xenobiology.